All right. I think we're back, and hopefully everything is in check. Hopefully y'all can hear me. Hopefully you can see me, and hopefully that do not happen again. What happened earlier? Hopefully it don't happen again. Especially since I found the mom of the story, and I DM'd her on Facebook, and I sent her the link. So I'm asking to speak with her, and maybe she'll pop up in the chat as well. All right. Um, y'all know this story reminds me of Pinky. I had a dad on the show, last weekend, and this story is out of Chicago. And Chicago is hot right now. I thought Memphis was bad, but Chicago is hot right now. And y'all know his child. The guy shot up the car, hit his baby, and she ended up dying. And he was in the drive-thru of McDonald's. So in this story for that I had read, somebody pulled up on his car and shot it up and struck this baby. And this baby was 5 months old. Right now, Google them is not releasing any pictures of the child. Well, of course, because of age. But I found Miss Juanita page and I saw the baby on there. And I think what I'm gonna play y'all and stuff, you're gonna see the baby face briefly in that or whatnot. But since Google not showing any pictures or whatnot, I'm gonna wait to get her permission. I'm waiting to get her permission to allow me to put her baby face on there, because I told her that I want to help get her story out. All right. Okay. So this stuff ain't easy, man. It's not easy. So let's get right into it. All right, guys, another story out there in Chicago. A 5-month-old girl in a car was fatally shot. And it said 5-month-old child doing what a child's supposed to be doing, being a child, and got caught in a crossfire of some jackasses who can't keep their emotions in check. And as a matter of fact, it's another story that I did too. I can't remember what that baby name was. Remember the one I did about the baby who had just left her grandma's house? They just came from church and they finna get ready to take a trip. I want to say that happened in Chicago too. I don't remember. And I had to go through my archives on YouTube and remember that baby name who I talked about. But y'all remember she just came from her grandma's house. They finna get ready to go on a trip. They finna go to the airport and go on a trip to go visit family or something like that. What is that baby name? I got a face in my vision, but I cannot remember her name. And this is the same thing that happened with her. And I want to say her story happened in Chicago. And the dad came out and spoke on that. And if I'm not mistaken, I think they said something about they had misidentity or something. What is that baby name? I hate when I forget these baby names because I feel like I'm fucking up when I do that. It'll come to me. I mean, I see her face. But I just can't remember her name. Okay. It'll probably come to me as I gotta get this story going. But in the meantime, guys, hit that thumbs up for your boy. And you out in Chicago, you know what I'm saying? Let me know you in the chat room. You in Chicago. Represent for this baby. If not anything else, represent for this baby right here, 5 months old. All right. So here's the beginning I want to bring to y'all. Again, right here says the 5-month-old was in a car fatally shot in Chicago. They have identified the baby. The baby name is Cecelia Thomas. That's the child's name. And again, I have seen pictures of the baby. As always, pretty baby. Pretty baby. Pretty baby. This was originally published. This one was originally published on June the 25th. And I do remember a couple of y'all sending me this story back then, but unfortunately, I was working at the time. And the way I was working, I really didn't have time just to get into it. But I got time for y'all tonight, this morning. All right. And here's the meat and potatoes of the story. And guys, if her name is Juanita Harris, if she pops up in there, that's 9 times 10, that's probably her. So she pop up in the chat. Hopefully, for those who got my number, some you can text me, say you see her in the chat or whatnot, you know. But she might not want to be bothered though. And if she don't, I get it. I get it because this is fresh. So, Juanita, you're listening. I want to help you get your child's story out there. So, blessings to you and your family, and my deepest condolence. And I'm pretty much sure the people in the chat room give you their condolences as well, dear. Okay? All right. Out of Chicago, a 5-month-old girl was shot to death while in a car, in the rear of a car in the neighborhood of Chicago's South Side. The infant, who was identified as Cecelia Thomas, was struck in the head Friday evening when shots was fired from another vehicle in the South Shore neighborhood, according to police and the Cook County Medical Examiner's office. Cecelia was taken to a hospital where she later died. A 41-year-old man in another vehicle was in good condition at a hospital after suffering a gunshot wound near his eye. Chicago police said no arrests have been made and authorities have provided no details on what led to the shooting or how it happened. Police said Saturday that they did not have any updates. The baby is among the youngest victims of gun violence in Chicago. She would have turned 6 months in 4 days. Guys, how many stories have I done so far where they say that the child for to get ready to turn of age in the coming days? And that'd be the saddest part right there, that these children only get to have so many birthdays until some asshole come and take the child's life. Whether it was intentionally or unintentionally, the fact that your actions, whoever did this, the fact that your actions took the life of a child who was finna see another month. Your actions took the life of a child that's finna get ready to see another year. Callie, the 9-year-old who I just recently did the story on not too long ago, where the boyfriend allegedly supposed to went in there and shot and killed her, but left the mom, only shot her with a wound or whatnot. I believe her birthday was finna get ready to come up, or either had just passed, or one of the two. Yeah, I remember that story I did one too long ago. Kylie Soares, I think that's her name. And a boyfriend who, before he turned himself in, went to the news station to claim his innocence and say he didn't do it. And then you remember that dude named Scotty, whatever the hell his name was? Claimed he should have smoked his boots. He should have smoked his boot. Got mad at me, talking about I need to watch my mouth, how I'm speaking on it. Or he gonna deal with me, how the fair you gonna say. You know, y'all remember that? Well, crazy, Scotty found me on Instagram. He came and found me. At first, I denied his request. Then he came back and tried to free me again. I said, you know what, I ain't finna run from this dude. And I told him, I said, your name looks familiar. Are you the one that came out chat room talking all this shit? Talking about, you know, well, I ain't saying verbatim like that, but, you know, are you the one who claimed you witnessed the whole thing? Talking about you should have smoked his boots? Something like that. Is that you? He started to respond, but then all of a sudden he just went silent. He went silent, so I don't know what a response was going to be. But I saw what he was typing, and he was going to respond to me, but then he just stopped. But he's still working to give his response whenever he wants to. The Instagram's still open, bruh. You can say whatever you want to say. Since you were witness to that, you should have smoked his boots. All right? But the reason I bring it up to say that, because this same thing with this, innocent children who's finna get ready to turn an age or a month or whatever. And sadly, they won't be here anymore to see another one. All right? But to continue with this story, it says the baby is among the youngest victims of gun violence in Chicago. She would have turned 6 months. As a matter of fact, I think Pinker was finna get ready to turn her age too. She would have turned 6 months and 4 days, according to the Natalia Derevany, a spokeswoman for the Cook County Medical Examiner's Office. Natalia, I don't know how to say their last name, so if I messed it up, I'm sorry. As of June 19, the Chicago Police Department had recorded 282 homicides so far this year, down from the 316 recorded during the same period in 2021. Like many other cities in the U.S., Chicago reported a dramatic increase in homicides last year. The 797 homicides in the nation's third largest city in 2021, Chicago's highest toll for any year in a quarter century, eclipsed Los Angeles' tally by 400, and a total in New York, nearly 300. Crisis responder Andrew Holmes, who spoke with Cecilia's mother, expressed anger at the shooter, saying, "You shouldn't sleep at night," and urged the person to turn themselves in. And that's another thing I don't understand too. How can you know that you kill somebody, you can sleep without that on your conscience? I don't understand how you could do that. You just kill somebody, but you are able to go to sleep, and your conscience don't bother you knowing that you just hurt somebody, especially a child. That does not weigh heavy on your conscience at all. But then again, I don't know. I never killed anyone, so I don't know what it would be like. I don't know what toll it would take on me. So I don't know. I don't know. Now, unless you just used to going around shooting folks and killing them, then I guess it won't bother you at all. If you just used to doing that. So that's a question I would like to hear an answer. I would like to hear an answer to, if you're going to get a straight answer. Do you have a conscience or soul at all, knowing you just took somebody's life? Does that not weigh down on you? Knowing you just took somebody's life, not only somebody's life, a child's life, does that not weigh heavy on anybody's soul that does that? As it continues, it said, "You just took this baby's life. This baby was an infant. This baby didn't do nothing to you," he said. After Jamal Green, I'd heard that name before, but I can't remember where. But I'd heard that name before. I think he's running for mayor or something down there. They say he's offering a $5,000 reward for information about the shooting. Or is it J-Mail, J-Mall? It got an apostrophe in the J-A. Jamal, I don't know. But I've seen that name before, but I don't remember where. But I did read he's running for mayor down in Chicago. Yeah, please hit the like button if you don't mind. Please. Please, please, please. All right, guys, as we're going to get deeper into this, we're going to see what Miss Juanita had to say.
Cecelia was gorgeous. Cecelia still is gorgeous. Cecelia is my baby. I'm hurt.
These photos are all Juanita Harris has to remember her 5-month-old daughter, Cecelia Thomas.
She just started to crawl. She was beautiful. She had goals for herself. I know she did.
Cecelia was just days from turning 6 months when she was killed in a drive-by shooting in South Shore last.
Days from turning 6 months. Days from turning 6 months. An innocent 5-month-old child was days from turning 6 months.
Last week.
We're talking about a bullet to her head.
This baby, I spent a few hours with this baby after she had passed away, and the little doll that she was somebody that folks need to see.
Chicago police say Cecelia was riding in the back seat of her father's car when another vehicle approached them, opened fire, and hit her in the head.
See, just like Pinky's story, this baby innocent with her dad. All right? The Pinky story. John Tate, the dad, came on my show last week. Same thing. He in the drive-thru at McDonald's. Some fools come and shot him up. Shot the car up. But of course, with his story, I think it's a whole different thing than probably what's going on with here. You know, the lifestyle he lived, let's just be real. The lifestyle he lived kind of brought that on. He finally admitted that the lifestyle he lived brought that on. Okay? But here it is. Similarities. And that happened in Chicago with his baby. Here we go again. 5-month-old child with the dad being a child, minding her own business, being a child. All right? And here we go again. Some knuckleheads just come up and felt the need to shoot. And guys, I want y'all to think about something else too. What's coming up? We July the 3rd now. We officially, well, if you're on Central Time, we are officially in July the 3rd. So meaning tomorrow going to be what? The 4th. And this is why I put on my community wall every time holidays like these come up. I want y'all to be careful because these fools out here are crazy. Men and women. That's why I put them posts up. I don't put them posts up for y'all just to like and say, Chris, you be safe too and all this stuff. I really mean that because these fools out here are stupid. Before I went live, somebody over here in my neighborhood is popping fireworks. Popping fireworks. It ain't the 4th yet. I thought it was against the law to do it before the 4th, but I think sometimes the police let them slide with that shit. But you up at 11 something at night popping fireworks. It ain't even the 4th yet. Don't give a damn if anybody got to get some rest. Don't give a damn if anybody got to go to work the next day, anything like that. You know, you popping fireworks, these loud ass fireworks, and don't give a damn. So if you got people in the neighborhood who don't even respect the neighborhood enough to say, hey, you know, it's late night, it ain't even the 4th yet, so let's show the people some respect. If they not that considerate to not pop fireworks on a day they're not supposed to pop it in the middle of the night, don't give a damn if people gotta go to work or not, do you really think that these stupid son of a bitches go give a damn about who they shooting their guns at? And here it is, come the 4th of July again. Do you really think they give a shit? Not out there too, over here too. I've been hearing it ever since last week. July ain't even hit yet. That's all you hear. Pow, pow, pow. Pow, pow, pow. All over the place. So again, guys, when I tell y'all to be careful, that's exactly what I mean. And when I do shows after the 4th and all that stuff, when I see y'all come back in my chat room, it makes me feel good because they mean y'all hit a safe one. Y'all hit a safe one. And I try not to do lives or videos on them days because I want people to enjoy their days. By me talking about children, I don't want to trigger nobody holidays. So like when Christmas, Father Day, Mother Day, you know, things like that, I try not to do videos, no lives at all. Because I don't want to trigger nobody. I don't. Even though you still gonna hear fuck shit anyway. I just don't want to trigger nobody. So I choose on them days, just don't do videos. Because I'm considerate about y'all feelings. Not saying people who do videos or streams on them days and make them bad people. No. I'm not saying that at all. Because some people, that's probably the only time they do get to do videos, and probably they may have time to do it. But I try not to do it because I don't want to trigger nobody. All right? So I want y'all to be safe out there. Please, every last one of y'all. I want y'all to be safe. Especially keep them babies safe, because fireworks, these fools get stupid with the fireworks. They get real stupid with fireworks. Want to have a firecracker war. Shooting bottle rockets at you and shit. And I've been hit by one before, and them things don't feel good. They don't. Your ass gonna be burning for a minute, depending on where you get hit at. All right?
Harris says they were on their way to drop off her 3-year-old son with a family member when they were targeted. Paramedics were then called to 71st and Luella to transport the little girl. She was taken to Comer's Children's Hospital, where she died from her injuries.
When y'all out here shooting, know who you shooting at. Know your target. You got the wrong people.
The baby is among the youngest gun violence victims in Chicago this year. Harris is filled with fear that her family could face the same fate.
Every day that I have to take care of business, I have to drive. I don't want to be behind no wheel no more. I don't want him to be in the back seat no more.
A week has passed and still no arrests have been made. As Harris weeps for her youngest, she and community leaders are pleading for the shooter to have the heart to step forward.
Turn yourself in. And we're not gonna prolong it. You sitting out there, it's eating you up inside. You see me? The same pain I'm feeling, you need to turn yourself in, because you don't even understand how I'm feeling.
I'm Andrea Medina, WGN News.
So sad. That is so sad, man. and I get what she's saying. I get it, because I can only imagine losing a child. I don't know what it's like to lose a child because I don't have any to lose. Okay? But I can feel her when she say, now she going through this, I don't even want to get behind the wheel no more because she just that traumatized. She said she don't want the man to get behind the wheel no more because she just that traumatized. I think I can understand that much. But I don't know the pain because I haven't lost no child. I can only imagine losing a child. And not only losing a child, but losing a child in the manner that she lost hers. She said, it's weighing on your conscience. Well, that's what I spoke about earlier, for those of you coming in now. For people who do that, just shoot like that, do it or do it not weigh on your conscience knowing that when this get played on the news, that you killed a child. Knowing that this get played on the news, that whoever your target was the wrong damn person. Knowing who your target was the wrong person. And not only that, the person that you tried to kill was the wrong person. And you mean to tell me your soul don't bother you, that you are able to sleep after you've done that? I could tell you, if this was me, you're probably eating my soul. Again, my grandmama died. On my dad's side, my grandmama died, the one I talk about all the time. It took me a minute to get over that. I'm good with it now. But when she died, that shit ate at me. I knew it was coming, but the fact that I know she's gone now, this shit ate at me for a long time. So I know with me, if I had did this, I'm pretty much sure it would have ate at me. But again, some people don't have a soul where they can do this and go on about their everyday life. They don't have a soul and can do this and pretty much don't mind doing it again. Which I preach a lot. Ladies, please be careful who you bring around your children. Men, brothers, fellas, please be careful who you bring around your children. Because this could be easily you as well, fellas. This could be you too. Because we have heard stories that women get mad at us and we had this shit set up. Remember the story I did about Greg Carhee? Y'all remember I did the update? Kind of find out that girl was upset because the other girl stopped fucking with her and had that man come up in their house and killed everybody. At least he thought he killed everybody. But that baby played dead and was able to get that man caught. Well, the update surprised all of us. Her and Greg broke up for a minute. She went off and eventually started fucking with that girl. The girl didn't like that she broke up with her and set that man up. Had that man go in there and kill them folks. Because she has a broken heart. So men, we're not immune to this shit. It can happen to us too. We just don't hear it often. But it happens to us too. It can. So men, please be careful who you bring around your children. Because women are nuts too. They are. They are. So fellas, please be careful who you bring around your children. All right? Please be careful. Because again, we are not immune to a bullet. Amen? We are not immune to a bullet just because we men. We are not immune to a bullet. Or stab wound. Or somebody choking us out. Or whatever poison they choose to use to try to take us out. We are not immune to it because we are men. We bleed just like a woman. All right? We can stop breathing just like a woman. Our heart can stop beating just like a woman. Only thing that's different is the gender. Let me say that again, because I don't know if this mic's still working or not. Only thing is different is the gender. But other than that, we bleed red just like everybody else. Our body can stop functioning just like everybody else. We are not immune to it. Holla at your boy. What's going on, Night Owl? The man above, Queen. Miss D's, what's going on? Jennifer Nobles, how you doing? Good morning. Barbara. Miss Cooley, what's going on? Hey, dear. Roller Mal, how do you do? Good morning to you. Ravenheart, good morning to you. I ain't even see you. How you doing, dear? Oh shit, Quenisha, what's going on? I didn't see you. Good morning. Evelyn, I didn't see you either. Good morning. I'm sorry. Good morning. Good morning. Britt Spice like good morning to you. If y'all still in the building. I am so sorry. Living Dog, good morning. I missed all of y'all. And see, guys, I want y'all to understand. Lady, good morning. Excuse me. Good morning. Cat Eyes, good morning. I didn't know all y'all was up here. I'm sorry. Crystal Moore, good morning. Tanya M. And see, I want y'all to understand. This is why I don't try to pay attention to the chat room because, I get distracted. So, a lot of times I didn't know y'all been up in here and I see y'all after the show. I'll be like, shit, that's a lot of people that I missed. It is. Anyway, guys, let's continue. Let's see what else is going on. What else is brewing with this story, man.
A mother's plea for justice after her 5-month-old baby girl was murdered. A bullet shattered through their car window as the child, Cecelia Thomas, rode in the back seat. Now, for the first time, Cecilia's grieving mother is speaking out, telling CBS 2's Jermon Terry she needs that shooter caught.
A vibrant smile and only 5 short months of memories.
That's my child. I felt every kick.
Now Juanita Harris stands outside the hospital where her daughter, Cecelia Thomas, took her final breath.
I'm hurt.
The pain brought on not only by the senseless way she lost her child.
I don't want to be behind no wheel no more.
Last month, at 6 in the evening, baby Cecelia was riding in the back seat of the family's car with her 3-year-old brother in South Shore. Police say 2 people in the car, one with a gun, pulled up and opened fire. A single bullet pierced the 5-year-old.
We're talking about a bullet to her head.
I love you, Mommy.
I love you too.
And I love you comes right when this mom needs it most. Keep in mind, this 3-year-old was the first to let mom know his sister was bleeding.
I can't let this break me.
While broken on the inside, she stands strong looking for justice. It's hard to stay strong knowing more than a week later, Chicago police don't have anyone in custody and the community isn't offering the tip to get an arrest.
Because you don't even understand how I'm feeling. You don't. But you had that gun. You know you had that gun. And the driver know too. Yank that person by the collar. Turn yourself in.
Baby Cecilia is the youngest victim killed in the streets of Chicago so far this year. Yet Pastor Donovan Price with Street Solutions says more than this mother should be outraged by the murder.
There's nobody marching here. There's nobody gathering here. It wasn't in the right neighborhood for the men of faith to join together.
You know what? This is my first time hearing this. Bro, Donovan Price, I hope you see this too, bro, because I'm going to personally salute you. I am so glad you said that. I am so glad you said that. Because now I'm going to shoot my aim at Black Lives Matter. I'm going to shoot my aim at them. Chicago is one of the cities that had the worst criminal history up in it. And it seems like with this with the children, it's beginning to have a rise toll. And you would think that Black Lives Matter would be out there protesting against this shit. You would think so. Even Pinky's story, John Tate, the father, like I told the real AK, when he came in the comment section said that, you would think that Black Lives Matter would have been on the scene, one of the first people on the scene to protest about that. And not only that, every time this happens, you would think they would be one of the first people on the scenes protesting to stop the violence. Stop the violence against children. At least protest against that. And to have you, my brother, my black brother, to come out and say what you said, you got my deepest respect. And then what you just said before I paused it, we ain't in the right neighborhood for him to come protest. That could be it too. That could be it too. So where are our people, our so-called people? Where are they at when this stuff happens? Where are they? I'm just a black man in Memphis, Tennessee that speak on behalf of y'all children. This is what I do to try to support y'all. No monetization, anything involved. Unless people just want to donate to the platform. That's it. I'm just a black man in Memphis, Tennessee that uses his platform for brothers like you and sisters like her, for y'all children, but not only y'all, children in general, white, black, brown, purple, whatever color they are. I'm a black man in Memphis, Tennessee, uses my platform to turn my platform all around just to speak about this. So, brother, when you say that, my heart felt that. And in my heart, brother, I got 100% respect for you for saying that. Because you are absolutely right. You are absolutely right. Where are all our people at? Why is it when somebody white does something to our people, that's when we want to come out and say something? But when it's us destroying each other, the best thing we got is no snitching rule. Amen? The best thing we got when it comes to us, no snitching rule. The best thing we got when it comes to us, they say we should police our own neighborhoods. Well, that's a good theory that you say that. But y'all know we don't get along long enough to police our own neighborhood. So how this going to work? But however, that is a good gesture. Something like that, policing our own neighborhood, I got to see it to believe it. I got to see it to believe it for us to police our own damn neighborhood. Show me that we can do it, and I'll support it. I will support it. Show me we can actually get along to police our own neighborhood, and I'll support it. Y'all don't hear me. I just bought this mic. Is it gone out or is it still working? And this is my first time hearing this. This is my first time hearing this. And apparently he must got a group called Street Solutions because it's under his name. So, Mr. Donovan, I agree with you. Definitely agree with you.
There's nobody marching here. There's nobody gathering here. It wasn't in the right neighborhood for the men of faith to join together. She had to handle it all by herself.
We need answers.
Answers for a baby who never got a chance to tell her mother she loves her. In South Shore, Jamont Terry, CBS 2 News.
Baby Cecilia's mother says it's hard to drive in the city and feel safe knowing that her daughter's killer is still on the loose. The family insists the shooter targeted the wrong vehicle. They have set up a GoFundMe to help with the burial there. You can head to cbschicago.com to donate to that.
And you know what's making this worse for me? Even though this dude did nothing to me, he has done anything to me. As a matter of fact, he said he would have came on my show, but it never happened. The dude, BLM something, the dude who was down there probably protesting for Cody, but it seemed like he was more protesting for Corey or whatnot, which he has his right to do. And I'm always say that wherever they choose to do, they have their right to do it. It's BLM something, BLM 7 something. He said he would have came on my show, but we never had it happen. And I watched his behavior as he came in and interrupted, not only him, but there was a few other people with him, as he came in and interrupted the police chief who was down there talking about Cody Bisbee case, and I guess he tried to explain where they were at, and he came in there and interrupted and said what he did, said what he said. Nothing against the brother at all. Nothing against him. No shade at him. But you was down there protesting for a man who last saw his own son and is to this day have not said anything else about his son, which is Cody Bixby. Nobody know where this child is at. And he was the only one that came up missing. That man know where that child is at. But you protested for his release. For a man who's not showing no sympathy for his son being missing, at least not in my eyes, for what I've seen. And like a lot of people is saying, everybody changed his story from Cody to Corey now. The focus is on Corey. And a lot of people is upset about that, and I get it. I get it. I promise you I get it. But you have to understand the reason why the focus is on him. The focus needs to be on him, in a sense, because he knows where Cody is at. So I really don't have a problem with the focus being on him. It needs to be on him. Maybe it will pressure him to break and finally come out and say, all right, here's what really happened. Here's what really happened. They say the sister, which is the auntie of Cody, they say she constantly lying. At least that's what the Facebook street's saying, that this woman is constantly lying, or a lot of stuff that she's doing doesn't make any sense. I don't know, because I haven't heard her speak much. But I know in the beginning when I started doing that story, yes, she was adamant that Corey did not do anything to that boy. How you know? How you know? Because he said so? Or that's not his demeanor? I get it. I get it. But like they say, baby, the main ones who don't show you the demeanor, it's the main devil in disguise in your face. Preach. So he may not seem like that type of person that'll do it to his own son. But man, open your eyes. The main people who you think they won't do it is the one that would do what? Is the one that would do it. The main person that you don't suspect that would do it be the one that does it. And man, you can't be that blind and say that how is it that Cody come up missing, but everybody else is not missing. And every time you see this man's face, he shows no emotions at all. But like somebody said, I think it may be you, Miss D, who said this. Or was it the lady who I had on my show? I can't remember. It was one of y'all who said this. I think he got like a military background, so maybe he's trained not to break. He's trained not to break. And if it is the case, and I guess I understand that. He's trained not to break. But I say that because I'm going back to the BLM guy. I think one of y'all put his name up in there. I think Ms. Cool, I think I see you put his name up in there. The BLM guy, I go back to him. I was told they was supposed to go on somebody else's show. And somehow it turned out to be like a shouting match or a talking shit to each other match or something like that. You know, I try not to get into other people's platforms and whatnot, but y'all probably got the gist who I'm talking about. All right. I heard he's supposed to be coming on somebody else's show, but it turned into a talking shit match. All right. Then I heard after that, you know, a lot of people start getting on the platform, start talking shit, making threats to him, talking about they gonna whoop his ass and all that. You know, I mean, that's not gonna do anything. It's really not. It's not. But that what I was told. But I didn't hear it myself, so I can't really speak too much on it. But that's what I heard. But however, though, somebody like him, you know, you advocating for the release of this man instead of advocating for this man to release the information of what happened to his son. That's backwards to me. That's backwards to me. But however, though, you got your right to do however you want to do, brother. However you want to advocate, that's how you want to advocate. I want to advocate is the justice that the children receive for what has been done to them. All right? That's what I'm on. All right? And I told y'all, if Corey is innocent of Cody's death, I support him. If he's innocent. But nothing right now says anything innocent about this dude. I'm sorry, it doesn't. But people choose to believe what they want to believe. And you have selected outrage, what you want to have selected outrage for. And that's fine, I guess, in a sense. But my advocacy is for justice. So let's bring it back over to Mr. Donovan, who we just saw right here. I'm with him. I don't rock with BLM, brother. But I do support you in what you said. I will support Miss Harris in what she's saying. Because I want to help use my platform to help get justice for her child. And if she hears me, and we can bring our voices together, and our voices together can get the LE or whatever to find the perpetrator that did this to this baby, I did my damn job. Holla at your boy. I did my damn job. So with that being said, I need to find Mr. Donovan. I need to see how can I reach him. Because I think me and him need to talk. And I think we share the same views when it comes to that. Our people supporting each other when it comes to the death of children. Crystal, baby, it's a lot been said there. It's a lot been said. So what can I tell you? The beast ever tell you the story there, a 5-month-old in Chicago with her dad. Some knucklehead came out and shot up the car. The baby got shot in the head, according to the mom, and I think she showed where the baby got shot in the head at. And what I'm pretty much talking about now is there was a guy just played. Now I'll play this again for you. So you can hear what the guy said. He said nobody's out here marching. This ain't the right neighborhood. I guess that's the reason why they're not marching, things like that. And I was just saying, you know, I'm with him 100% on that. I am with him 100% on that. I'm a black man behind this microphone advocating to get justice for these children. So, you know, hey, I may not be down there in Chicago supporting you, brother, but I'm supporting you using my platform to support you and this lady and her child. And any other child who I talk about, I use this platform to do that. All right? So that's the meat and potato of it. So when this is over with, you go back and watch the replay, you know. But Yeah. Oh, yeah. So again, y'all want to donate, you're more than welcome to. More than welcome to. But I will not cut on my monetization because, again, this is strictly a hobby for me. Strictly a hobby. It's just time that I take and come speak to y'all, give y'all my thoughts on these cases. All right? So this platform will never be used as a money grab. All right? So, again, and you with that, y'all hardly ever hear me talk about donations. Y'all hardly ever hear me talk about it. Because I leave it up to y'all. Y'all want to donate or not. I leave it up to y'all. Anyway, for you, Crystal, and everybody else who watching the bushes who may have missed this, to want to recap, here go your recap right here. Well, at least for this video, here go your recap.
A mother's plea for justice after her 5-month-old baby girl was murdered. A bullet shattered through their car window as the child, Cecelia Thomas, rode in the back seat. Now, for the first time, Cecelia's grieving mother is speaking out, telling CBS 2's Jermont Terry she needs that shooter caught.
A vibrant smile in only 5 short months of memories.
That's my child. I felt every kick.
Now Juanita Harris stands outside the hospital where her daughter, Cecelia Thomas, took her final breath.
I'm hurt.
The pain brought on not only by the senseless way she lost her child.
I don't want to be behind no wheel no more.
Last month, at 6 in the evening, baby Cecilia was riding in the back seat of the family's car with her 3-year-old brother in South Shore. Police say 2 people in the car, one with a gun, pulled up and opened fire. A single bullet pierced the 5-month-old.
We're talking about a bullet to her head.
I love you, Mommy.
I love you too.
And I love you comes right when this mom needs it most. Keep in mind, this 3-year-old was the first to let mom know his sister was bleeding.
I can't let this break me.
While broken on the inside, she stands strong looking for justice. It's hard to stay strong knowing more than a week later, Chicago police don't have anyone in custody and the community isn't offering the tip to get an arrest.
Because you don't even understand how I'm feeling. You don't. But you had that gun. You know you had that gun. And the driver know too. Yank that person by the collar. Turn yourself in.
Baby Cecilia is the youngest victim killed in the streets of Chicago so far this year. Yet Pastor Donovan Price with Street Solutions says more than this mother should be outraged by the murder.
There's nobody marching here. There's nobody gathering here. It wasn't in the right neighborhood for the men of faith to join together. She had to handle it all by herself.
We need answers.
Answers for a baby who never got a chance to tell her mother she loves her. In South Shore, Jermont Terry, CBS 2 News.
Baby Cecilia's mother says it's hard to drive in the city and feel safe knowing that her daughter's killer is still on the loose. The family insists the shooter targeted the wrong vehicle. They have set up a GoFundMe to help with the burial there. You can head to cbschicago.com to donate to that.
So sad, man. So sad. So sad. So sad. Man. Crazy. That is crazy. Well, here's the thing, Crystal. You asked the question, do we know why they targeted? They was the wrong target. What it sounds like, they was the wrong target. They was the wrong target. As with a lot of these stories, these assholes and come on shooting up people, it was the wrong damn target there. Allegedly. Well, it sounded like it was the wrong target. Unless just something come out later, they said that the mom was involved in something. I mean, it was the wrong target. I'm gonna read this to y'all, and I'm gonna call it a night / a morning. From ABC 7, it says this right here. The mother of Cecelia Thomas, a 5-month-old girl who was killed in a drive-by shooting, spoke publicly for the first time about the incident that claimed her young daughter's life. Oh, but before I go any further, if anybody can find this full interview, I want to hear her full interview. If anybody can find it, if they released that. And you know what? In the midst of doing this, there's a story now. I want to say it's in Minnesota or Minneapolis. Children and the wife body is found in one location and the dad body is found in another location. That is insane. That is insane. The mother of Cecelia Thomas, a 5-month-old girl who was shot in drive-by shooting, spoke publicly for the first time about the incident that claimed her young daughter's life. She was determined to speak for her child and did so outside the hospital where she said her final goodbye. Cecelia was gorgeous, said the baby's mom, Juanita Harris. Harris is a mother in pain. She didn't even have her first birthday. Man, that's crazy. Like she didn't make 6 months, she said, refused to let her grief break her angrily, pleaded for the responsible to come forward with her 3-year-old son and street pastor and community activist Donovan Price at her side. Sorry, guys, my mind is going all over the place right now. Okay. Refused to let her grief break her angrily, pleaded for those responsible to come forward with her 3-year-old son and street pastor and community activist Donovan Price at her side. Cecelia was a part of us. She was our child, Donovan said. It's been just over a week since the child was killed when police say someone inside another vehicle shot at their car as the family traveled in the 7700 block of South Shore Drive. Harris, Cecilia's father, and Harris' 3-year-old son, Kimon, were all in the vehicle, taking the boy to his aunt's house when the June 24th attack happened. The baby was struck in the head and died a few hours later. When you out here shooting, know who you shooting at, know your target. You got the wrong people, Harris said. Amid her sorrow, there is anger as her daughter becomes Chicago's youngest victim of gun violence so far this year. She wants the shooter to do the right thing. It's in you up inside. You see me. The same pain I'm feeling, you need to turn yourself in, Harris said. Meanwhile, a mother, Harris, struggles with not only how to pay for baby's funeral, but also how to exist in the future without her little girl. We need answers, Harris reiterated. Police are still looking for whoever is responsible for what the family calls a case of mistaken identity. So far, no one in custody and no arrests have been made. Community activist Jamal J.A.M.A.L., who is running for Chicago mayor, has offered a $5,000 reward for information that leads to an arrest and conviction in the case. Anyone with information regarding the shooting is encouraged to call 1-800-883-5587. I repeat, 1-800-883-5587. All right. The mother name is Juanita Harris. The baby we talking about, her name is Cecelia Thomas. All right. Now, again, Crystal, as far as your question goes, unless it comes out later that either she or the father was involved in something, right now, we all believing that maybe it just was mistaken identity. But again, unless it comes out later, that there's something more to this story. I don't know. I just don't know. I just know it's sad as fuck. I know that. Oh, excuse me. Sorry. Now, it may be safe for me to show this picture. Now, since she's in the picture, maybe it's safe for me to show this one. I don't think it's going to do any harm. Beautiful family. Beautiful family. It's a beautiful family. Beautiful family. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. A beautiful family. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. I think YouTube tripping again because my light's going up and then ain't going down. Why YouTube doing that? It just showed 43, but then it took 2 on back. Unless somebody doing it. I don't know. But just keep going up. Whoever hitting that thumbs up is taking away from y'all unless y'all doing it yourself. All right. Man. Man. Whew. Man, it's crazy. Crazy. That's why I say they wanted me to come back and do another one. shit. I don't know if I got the energy to do another one because this is draining enough as it is. Oh, wait. I just heard something. Is that her? No, because it ain't showing up on my computer. I thought that was her. But usually when I hear that noise, that means that's somebody from Facebook. Oh. Okay. That wasn't her. That wasn't her. Okay. Let me see something real quick. Appreciate that donation. Wow, that's a nice hefty one too. Shit, I go give me some fireworks. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Cause I'm a big kid at heart. So I don't know, I just like that type of stuff, but appreciate it. All right, guys. What I was just doing right there is Pastor Donovan Price. I was messaging him, and hopefully I can get him on the show, and have him talk to not only me but us, not only about this incident, but about his activism down there in Chicago. Oh, they ain't got another cash app. All right, appreciate y'all. Appreciate it. Much love to every last one of y'all. See, that's what I said, man. I leave it up to y'all, man. If y'all want to donate, y'all more than welcome to do it. All right, I appreciate it. And I love you too. Hopefully I can get them coming. Like not only speak on this but speak on this activism down there in Chicago. It's 1:35 now. I doubt if he's up right now. But if he does respond tonight, man, there'll be love right there. And y'all might get another show tonight, but I doubt it. But Miss Juanita, dear, again, my condolences to you, my prayers to you, dear. Sorry this has happened to you and your daughter. And I am hoping that y'all get justice. And if you all want to come and speak, my platform is open to you, dear. I have sent you the link to the show. You're more than welcome to check it out to see how it goes before you decide you want to speak. And yeah, I want to be a part of this story, help you get justice, dear. All right. But other than that, guys, I think that's all I got for now. Y'all be safe out there. Hold on. Hey, boy. Y'all see him? Tell me this boy ain't got big. Hey, boy. This boy big as hell. This boy big as hell, big spoiled butt, big badass. Go say hey to everybody, boy. You say hey to everybody. What you not doing? You need to go outside? You need to go outside? Huh? You need to go outside? All right. All right. All right, guys, but that's the show for today. That's the show for today. That's the show for tonight or whatnot. And if either one of responds, hey, if I'm lucky, maybe I get both of them on the show at the same time. You goys know how we do over here. But anyway, guys, thank y'all so much. And if you'd like to donate, like the other person did, all the links and stuff on my homepage. I think my PayPal and my Cash App is on there if you want to donate or whatnot. And I really appreciate it. But other than that, guys, as always, I love y'all. Appreciate y'all time. Y'all be safe out there. I don't want you to look at this shit right here. He done brought his ass over here and laid down. Lord have mercy. Come here. You know, like you laying on my backdrop because you too big. You be knocking it down. You know, I'd have stopped you from doing that. You too big. You always knocking my shit down. Okay. All right. Say murder. Say woo. Anyway. All right. Bye. Go. Bye. Good boy. All right. Anyway, guys, we're going to get on up out of here and catch y'all next time. Peace out.